Their mission, minister healing of Jesus, and their core values, the compassion was a key. I know what they did for all patients. You know, I knew what the staff was to help, and it's all about the healing and make sure each patient that heals fully and healthy. I even had one associate had retired. She says, I'll go with you on your chemo treatment. Now, it has to be a family and a friend, and that's what the hospital was, family and friends. To go with you to sit through chemo, do you know how many hours that is? I said, you will? Okay. My best thing to tell you, if you're diagnosed with cancer, do not look at the worst. Do not take the sickness as a death sentence, because it's not. There's a lot of hope. Continue living your life. I'm gonna live. I'm not gonna worry about this cancer. I'm gonna fight this cancer battle like I'm running a race, and I'm gonna hold the trophy, because I'm gonna win first place. I've had 3 birthdays. Happy birthdays.
In our facility, we have hundreds of people, and it touches you. We're with each other 5 days a week, 7 days a week, 8, 10 hours a day, and it touches you to work with somebody, and you know their heart's broken because of their loved one sick, and they're there because they do have to make a living at the same time. So it just makes us tight, and it makes us want to help more and to just get out there and do something.
Maybe it's because I had a happy life and I loved my life and I wasn't ready to give up. So I just put on my fighting gloves, and to this day I'm still fighting no matter what happens.
I think there's so much of a parallel between what GM has gone through and what survivors like Cheryl have gone through. You know, the company was in the news every day, going through the bankruptcy, going through congressional hearings, and it just seemed like, you know, everything was against us. People think once they hear the word cancer that it's over and that there's nothing, you know, no hope after that. Well, there is hope. Just like there was hope for GM, and just like now, you know, we've got new life in our plant, we've got new products coming in, and things just a year later are so much different than they were then. So it is with many cancer patients and survivors. It's not over. There's a lot of hope.
The fact that NYSET is so visible in their support of making strides, I didn't realize how much they were so involved until I had the experience. I had a small kitten who liked to walk on me when I was laying in bed watching TV or whatever. And one day he stepped on my chest, and it kind of pinched. It really hurt more than normal. I went to my gynecologist and had an exam, and he sent me for a biopsy. A week or so later, and I went up and he told me that I did indeed have breast cancer. And the support of your friends and your family is very important. It reminds you that you're not alone, and it helps you. I just think it helps you to know that so many people are thinking about you, and if you are there to help you through it. I'm really very impressed and as a teacher, very proud of their support and their involvement in the Making Strides program.
We at Mass Mutual feel that it's very important to ultimately come up with solutions to the problem of cancer in our society and our area. So we've decided that this is something that we want to take a big initiative towards trying to do our part in helping the cause, further research, and the development of whatever is necessary to cure it.
Knowing that Mass Mutual is a flagship supporter of the walk makes me very proud. They have been a great company and very supportive. during my time of need, and I know that they are making strides to help people get insurance even after these kinds of things happen, that they can still get life insurance, disability when they need them.
Makes me feel really good about myself. You know, it makes me proud to work for a company such as MassMutual, because we commit to these clients, to the breast cancer survivors, and I truly believe we do a great job with helping them, helping their families, securing their financial portfolio.
To all of you who are walking, we at MassMutual are behind you 100%, both in spirit and financially, and we're all going to hope for an early solution to this cancer problem.
In 1994, our sister Mary was diagnosed with breast cancer, and how she found it, actually, it was a lump. So it went in, had it diagnosed, and unfortunately it was breast cancer. She had surgery first, then she went through the chemo, then she went through the radiation. And then she was deemed free of cancer for 2 years, but was stricken again the second time with liver and bone cancer.
And went through chemo again.
And then went through
lost
chemo
her hair
again.
for the second time.
Right. Yeah, and her hair was all the way down to her waist. It was very long. Mary started this walk along with some other breast cancer survivors. There was 4 other women altogether.
Yep.
And the whole reason for this walk was to support Mary's Room, it was the wig room, which is now Mary's Room, which offers free wigs and turbans and headpieces to anyone undergoing treatment.
First Niagara invests in their people through various means. They truly are a company that believes in themselves and their people, and it's shown by their growth and the way they've progressed over the last several years. It's easy to grow and do well when times are good, but when times are difficult, that's where the real challenge comes into play. And that's where I think, whether it's a corporation or an individual, that's where you really pull from inner strength. I was diagnosed back in October of 2008, and it was through a very simple routine screening, routine mammogram. So, you know, your first reaction is you're devastated, obviously. You then move on to the next stage where you're like, you know, I don't deserve this. This makes me mad. There's no way this is going to get the best of me. Really, what other choices are out there? You need to do it, not just for yourself, but for your family, your friends, your co-workers. It was just a matter of, well, I've got to get on, I've got to beat this, I've got to move forward. I was proud that First Niagara stepped up to the plate when I first heard about this. I was very happy that they decided to do this.